New mayor to be selected for Mor Bay as JLP takes St. Thomas. A new mayor for Mor Bay is expected to be selected as the Jamaica Labour Party JLP seems set to take over the St. Thomas Municipal Corporation following Monday's local government elections. The changes occurred after the party won the parish following a recount of the Landover division. The recount showed that Andrea Patience of the JLP won the division, polling 1,316 votes to the People's National Party Edwin Marr, who polled 1,309. A preliminary count for the division following the election on Monday resulted in a tie. The Landover wins, the JLP will hold 6 of the 10 divisions in the parish. The incumbent mayor is Hubert Williams, the People's National Party representative, who preliminary score shows retained the White House division. Meanwhile, the JLP is expected to win the Clarendon Municipal Corporation after taking the Inland Town division in a recount. The preliminary count has seen a tie in Clarendon. Driver shot dead in Linstead. A man was shot dead along the New Works Main Road in Linstead, St. Catherine on Monday morning. The deceased has been identified as 55-year-old Renford Paisley, a driver from the main street in Backwalk, St. Catherine. Reports are that around 9:30 a.m., residents of the New Works housing scheme heard loud explosions in the area and summoned the police. Lawmen arrived at the scene and reportedly found Rensford's body lying down a Grade 2 Pro box near the New Works Pine Farm, suffering from what appeared to be gunshot wounds. He was assisted to hospital where he succumbed to his injuries. No motive has been established for the killing, the police said. Irish Town man charged over gun attack. An Irish Town St. Andrew man was charged on Sunday over a gun attack on a group of men, which left one of them suffering from multiple gunshot wounds. Charged with one with intent, with the use of firearm, possession of prohibited weapon, unauthorized possession of ammunition, and 2 counts of shooting with intent, is 39-year-old Ivan Mayon of Longgate District. The police said the shooting happened in Irish Town on Tuesday, February 20. The police report that about 9:15 p.m., an argument developed between Mayon and the group of men. When the argument subsided, he left and later returned with a firearm, according to the police. They say Mayon proceeded to open gunfire at the men, who ran to escape injury. It was later discovered that a man received multiple gunshot wounds from the attack and was assisted to hospital, where he was admitted in serious condition. The matter was reported to the police, and Mayon turned himself in the following day. He was charged on Sunday, February 25th, after being pointed out at an identification parade and question and answer session in the presence of his attorney. His court date is being finalized. Integrity Commission makes third request for information regarding statutory declaration. Prime Minister Andrew Holness says the Integrity Commission has again requested additional information from him concerning his statutory declaration. He gave the update while speaking at the Mona High School in St. Andrew earlier yesterday, where he voted in the local government elections. Everything they are asking for I have provided. They have written recently for additional information, and I am now in the process of gathering it, Holness told journalists. He said given the election period, he has not been able to respond, and so he asked for additional time to provide it. He said the letter from the Commission came in last 2 weeks. Last November, the Prime Minister disclosed that the IC had written to him requesting that he respond to a second set of questions. The most recent request is the third such. The Commission has said that it is not able to verify Holness' statutory declaration for 2021. His 2022 declaration has also not been certified. PNP's Jilan Chang promises to transform Savannah-la-Mar. Jilan Chang, who won the Savannah-la-Mar division in Monday's local government election, says the town will be transformed now that she is the resident's local government advocate. Chang, who won on the People's National Party ticket, is among 3 women who were elected on Monday to serve in the Westmoreland Municipal Corporation. She says Savannah-la-Mar, which is in need of a facelift, will return to being a place of choice for all stakeholders shortly. Savannah-la-Mar will be a better place, and I also want to make it clear that I am here for the people of the entire Savannah-la-Mar, Chang stated. According to preliminary results from the Electoral Office of Jamaica, Chang polled 1,463 votes to defeat the Jamaica Labour Party Lee Simpson, who scored 1,117 votes, and independent candidate Don Foote with 7 votes. On Tuesday, she took to the streets of Savannah Lamar in a motorcade to celebrate with her party workers and other supporters. JLP dominates St. James, but Mayor undecided. The Jamaica Labour Party reaffirmed its dominance in St. James by retaining control of the Municipal Corporation, overcoming a sluggish start at polling stations on Monday. The Labourites walk away with 11 seats, while the PNP is now the holder of 6 seats compared to the 2016 result of 13-4. With the local government election out of the way, eyes are now being placed on who will become the next mayor for the Montego Bay. The city's most recent mayor, Leroy Williams, did not contest his seat in the Montego Bay North Division during Monday's local government election, and word has quickly made its way around that the retirement of him books the veteran politician. There has been no official word from the Municipal Corporation or the JLP regarding Williams' political future. Former Mayor of the Montego Bay, Charles Sinclair, however, has made it clear that he will not be throwing his hat in the ring for another stint as head of the St. James Municipal despite internal whispers that he has expressed interest in the post. Sinclair served as Mayor of Montego Bay from 2008 to 2012 during the previous Jamaica Labour Party administration. He is also a government senator. Williams became Montego Bay's mayor after the 2020 general election when former Mayor Homer Davis was elected as member of the parliament for St. James Southern. I have served my time as mayor and I have served my time as a councillor. I have been put in the Senate, the House of Representatives, and where I am now, I don't see myself going back as the mayor and retaking control of the Municipal Corporation, he told reporters Monday afternoon. Sinclair defeated the People's National Party council candidate Alan Bernard by 1,368 to 716 to become a fifth-term councillor. He has been a councillor since 2003. In the meantime, Sinclair shared that he has identified a suitable candidate who may be sworn in as mayor of Montego Bay come Thursday afternoon. I have my eyes on a particular person who I will be giving my support to become mayor, he said. Montego Bay's Deputy Mayor Richard Vernon defeated the PNP Gordon Barlow with 1,316 to 833 to become the second-term councillor. Government allocates $300 million towards reform of municipal corporations. Over $300 million has been allocated for reform of the operations of municipal corporations. The announcement was made by Finance Minister Dr. Nigel Clark during a press conference at the Jamaica Labour Party headquarters last evening following the local government election. According to Dr. Clark, an audit has been conducted into the operations of municipal corporations in 10 years. The minister stated that the aim of the reform is to regain public trust, ensure transparency, and clear backlog of audits. Dr. Clark said while issues may arise during the reform of the government remains committed to accountability.
Engaged with the Auditor General and provided resources, I believe the resources were about $300 million, for a project to be undertaken to look at all of the entities of which municipal corporations are a part, broader than that, where there is a backlog of audits. And it's through that project that we are able to, the Auditor General is able now to make progress on that backlog. For a long time, meaning the last audit was like over a long period of time, it was a decade or 9 years. A long time ago. This administration looked at it and said, this is a problem for public trust, this is a problem for accountability. As that happens, is that issues that have to do with periods before the current period are going to arise. Yeah? So when the reports come out, initially the reports won't be for this year or for last year, but it will be starting when the backlog would have occurred. But the way in which I think it ought to be interpreted is that the government is committed to ensuring that there is accountability across all entities, including municipal corporations, by funding the Auditor General to ensure that what has been the norm in Jamaica for a long time, that we've gone years without audits, that no longer continues. That is a sign of our commitment.
Meanwhile, Prime Minister Andrew Holness pointed out that the reform will ensure that local government is treated like an aspect of central government.
Our commitment.
So the idea that local government needs a special reform. Local government needs to be treated like another entity of central government and face all the administrative and regulatory procedures and to comply with it. The fact that you are getting reports that preceded even our term should be carefully interpreted. That much of what you're seeing is not as a result of our term of government, but we are the government that will have put in place measures to start the accountability.
406 million earmarked to continue rehabilitation of agricultural research centers. The government has made a budgetary allocation of 406 million to commence the second phase of the Rehabilitation of Research Centers project in the agricultural sector in the upcoming fiscal year. The allocation is contained in the 2024-2025 estimates of expenditure, which was tabled in the House of Representatives by Minister of Finance and Public Service, Dr. Nigel Clark, on February 15. Phase 2 of the project aims to empower the research facilities to Junction as centers of excellence, thereby fulfilling the government's mandate to contribute to economic growth and development. The centers involved in the project are the Montpelier Research Station in St. James, Bodies Research Station in St. Catherine, and the Orange River Research Station in St. Mary. Among the anticipated physical targets for 2024-2025 are the construction of a new picture and Phase 2 development of a perimeter wall at South Poles, and the commence of construction of dairy workers' housing and rehabilitation of the irrigation system at Central North and South Bodies. This is in addition to the renovation of offices, a small remnant house, and the infrastructural works for a livestock complex, implementation of a herd management system, installation of street lamps and electrical wires, and upgrading of security equipment at Boulders, and the repair and resurfacing of the entrance road to the administrative building at Orange River. Other anticipated physical targets for the upcoming fiscal year include the commencement of fencing of 330 acres of pasture of Montpelier, so too the installation of an irrigation system for 15 acres of pasture and planting of 15 acres of crops, and construction of 600 meters of 8-foot chain link fence. The Rehabilitation of Research Centers project Phase 2 is being implemented by the Ministry of Agriculture and Fisheries. Just over 1.5 billion has been estimated for fiscal year 2025-2026 if necessary. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell for daily updates.